Tonight, the 10 News Pinpoint Futurecast is fired up. It's tracking the biggest storm headed in our county since February.
And the threat of the heaviest rain had many people living in San Marcos nervous about mudslides in the areas burned out by the Cocos Fire.
You're in the right place for the best coverage of the storm tonight.
In a moment, Pat Brown will pinpoint the exact time that rain will arrive, but we begin with Rachel Bianco in San Marcos, where she talked to a geologist about the likelihood of mudslides near Cal State San Marcos.
This is one of the many hillsides that burned during the Cocos Fire. You can't see it tonight, but there are many measures in place to make sure that all of the burned vegetation out here doesn't wash into these nearby homes. The Cocos Fire stopped at Kerry Coleman's fence. The hillside behind his home is blackened. Monday night, his property is also lined with sandbags and these giant straw wattles. The property has also been sprayed with hydro seed.
Right now, the water will run over the top, unless it's too dramatic.
No, the city's took care of a lot of it, the most dangerous areas.
Not the case for his neighbors directly across the street.
We live in a highly burned area. We've got the hillside behind us that has not been prepped for any kind of soil erosion.
This is Paseo Tierra. The hillside behind most of the homes in this cul-de-sac is owned by the city, but a few of them butt up against land owned by Cal State.
We've expressed concern to the college, but we haven't got a response yet.
Geologist Dr. Pat Abbott predicts the rains will create a muddy mess, but nothing catastrophic.
I would expect some problems, but I would expect them to be more local, where areas where loose soil could be washed.
Abbott says a lot of these plants that burned still have roots that are alive.
And the beauty of that is what holds the soil, not the plants up above ground, but the roots, and a lot of those are still intact.
In San Marcos, Rachel Bianco, 10 News.